If you have a data set like this and you are unsure a column chart is best or a line chart is best for my data set, then why not to make a dynamic chart? For example, on the top area, you can see we have a drop down. If I simply change this drop down to line chart, it will display a line chart for the same data set. Again, if I change this to column chart, it will display the column chart. And each and everything is totally dynamic. For example, for the my, if I change the value to 700 and let's say I'm going to change this to 200, hit enter, and now if I change this to line chart, each and everything is dynamically updated. And when you watch this video, you will learn some cool tip and apply this technique to any other combination chart as well. Consider I have the current year and last year cell data set. The first thing, I will click on L1 cell and simply type 1 for now. The next thing, I will copy all of the header. Hit Ctrl C, click here, right click, paste as a value. Again, I will copy current year cell and last year cell. Hit Ctrl C, click here and Ctrl V. So this is the first setup we need to do. The next thing, I will click on E2, simply type equal and select all of the month's name. The next thing, we need to build easy if condition on F2 cell. Simply type equal if, open parenthesis, if the value in L1 cell equal to 1, hit comma, then I want the current year and last year cell data set. Otherwise, I want a null result. Close parenthesis, hit enter. For now, I will copy this entire formula again, hit Ctrl C, double click on H2, Ctrl V and hit enter. The next thing, I will select all of my data sheet, click on recommended chart. In this case, I will click all chart. On the bottom, you can see combo chart and I will simply hit OK. Now for some reason, if the line are not correctly shown or there are 3 columns, what you need to do, click on change chart type. On a combo chart, you can see we need to select current year cell, last year cell, cluster column, and we need to select current year cell, last year cell as a line chart. Now there is various option available, like as I told you, you can switch a column chart and pie chart for a smaller data set as well. So I will hit OK, and now we need to do a little bit formatting first. I will move this chart on the right area and increase the width and height of this chart a little bit more. Now we need to change the color of lines and the column consistent. For example, in this case, you can see current year cell, which is a blue, and current year cell, which is a green, a light green. So we need to change the color same. The first thing, I will click on format. On a very left side, you can see current year cell. This is the first one, and the current year cell. If I click on this one, now you can see my line has been selected. I will click on format, and the shape outline, I need to choose the same blue color. Next, again, I will click on the drop down. In this case, I will select last year cell, and now you can see a line has been selected. I will click again on format, and we need to choose the same outline color. Now both of the color are consistent. The next thing, if I click on the legend, there is a duplication legend. What I need to do, I will click on current year cell again, and it will only select the second current year cell. I will hit delete key, again click on legend, click again on last year cell and simply press delete key. Now we need to modify our formula. If I click on H2 cell, I will change the 1 to 2 and hit enter. Now if I change 1 to 2, it will display a line chart, and again if I change this to 1, it will display a column chart. The next thing, I will right click on the column, format data series. You can do whatever format you want. For the gap width, I will choose, let's say 12%, hit enter. And for the series overlap, I will simply choose this, let's say around 5%. Now my data set are ready. You can do a little bit more formatting, whatever you want, but this is the concept. If I change this to 2, it will display a line chart. The next thing, how we need to convert the 1 and 2 into a drop down. I will click on L1 cell, click on data validation, and here I will select list, and simply write line chart, comma, column chart. I will hit OK. Now if I click on my drop down and simply select the line chart, everything is gone. Now this is the line chart data sheet, so I will change it to, and I will simply remove this one. Quotation mark, I will write line chart, quotation mark again and hit enter. And I will update the F2 formula to column chart. So I will remove the 1, quotation mark, and I will write column chart, quotation mark again and hit enter. Now if I click on L1 cell and simply change the column chart, it will display a column. And now if I change this to again a line chart, it will display a line chart. Of course, you can do a little bit more formatting, but this is just an idea to give you how to switch a chart using a dynamic formula in Microsoft Excel. I hope you liked the video and learned something useful. If you have anything else in mind, just write me a comment. Thank you so much.